Hello students and welcome to Smart Key Tutorials. In this video, we will be solving the board paper for Maths Class 9 that was recently held in October. So this is set C that I have. So if you notice, you would be having a set A, B, C or D. So accordingly, the order or pattern of the MCQ questions will be different if you have a different set. Just have a look at that and accordingly check your answers. Okay, so there were 4 sets that were given. So I have got set C. So accordingly, I will be answering this paper. So this was for 3 hours. We'll solve it. Just quickly go through the instructions over here. And it says this question paper consists of 55 questions. All questions are compulsory. This question paper is divided into 4 sections A, B, C and D. In section A, question numbers 1 to 40 are multiple choice questions carrying 1 mark each, which are to be answered on an OMR sheet. The OMR sheet shall be collected after 90 minutes of commencement of exam. In section B, question numbers 41 to 47 are short answer type questions carrying 2 marks each. In section C, question numbers 48 to 53 are short answer type questions carrying 3 marks each. In section D, question numbers 54 and 55 are long answer questions carrying 4 marks each. So there's 1 mark, there's 2 mark, there's 3 mark and there's 4 mark questions. There is no overall choice. However, an internal choice has been provided in 3 questions, 2 marks each in section B and 2 questions of 3 marks in section C. In questions on construction, the drawing should be clear and exactly as per given measurements. The construction lines and arcs should be maintained. Graph paper will be provided on request. Use of calculator is not permitted. So these are all the instructions. And let's continue to section A. Section A is for 1 mark each. Choose the correct alternative from those given below each question. So these are MCQ questions. First one, the real number 2 upon 5 is a 0 of the polynomial and the choices given are this. So, we are given real number 2 upon 5 is a 0 of the polynomial, one of them. So, one of them is going to give us 2 upon 5 as the 0. So, the answer here, first one should be 2x minus 5, because when we take 2x minus 5 equal to 0, then this will become 2x equal to positive 5. When we take 5 on the other side, it turns positive. And then this will be divided, x equal to 5 upon 2. So we see over here that this should not be the answer if we take 2x minus 5. So let's try. So we need this 2 on top and we need this 5 down. So over here, how about we take 5x minus 2 instead of 2x minus 1. Let's see if this is our answer. So we'll take 5x minus 2 equal to 0, 5x equal to 2, and we get x equal to 2 upon 5. And that is exactly what you are given, 2 upon 5. So that means 5x minus 2 equal to 0, the 0 of this polynomial is 2 upon 5. So our correct answer is D, but not B. This. And for those who have got a different set, kindly check your answer. You will have the same question, but not as question 1. It may be some other question. So please check. Second question. The value of 1 upon 6 raised to minus 2 whole thing raised to 3 upon 2 is one of these answers. So let's solve for this one. So 1 upon 6 raised to minus 2 and the whole thing is raised to 3 by 2. So this we can write as 6 raised to 2 and 3 upon 2, because it's minus 2, it can take it on top. And this gets multiplied. 6 2 into 3 upon 2 cancels and we are left with 6 raised to 3, which is equal to 216, which means our correct answer is C. Third question. Have a look. What is the third question? If x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial 2x square plus kx, then the value of k is what? So if we say f of x is equal to 2x square plus kx, and we say that x plus 1 is a factor of this. So we can say x plus 1 equal to 0, which means x should be equal to minus 1. So instead of x, if we put minus 1, we will get our answer. Minus 1, 2 raised to minus 1 square plus k into minus 1. And when this is the factor, that means this becomes equal to 0. Minus 1 whole square is positive 1. Positive 1 into 2 is 2 minus k. We take k on the side, it turns positive. We get k equal to 2. That means our correct answer is C. Question 4. If x equal to root 5 plus 2, then 1 upon x is equal to what? Okay. So we have been given x equal to square root of 5 plus 2. Okay. And now we are asked to find out what is 1 upon x. So that means the reciprocal 1 upon x will be 1 upon root 5 plus 2. We'll have to rationalize the denominator. So what we do is multiply this by changing the sign like this. And we'll get root 5 minus 2 on top. And this will become root 5 whole square minus 2 whole square. And this will become root 5 minus 2. Root 5 whole square is 5 and 2 square is 4. So 5 minus 4. That means we get root 5 minus 2 as our answer. And if you look over here, then that means the correct answer is C. Sorry, this one C, root 5 minus 2. Put over here C. Go to question number 5. Question number 5 says the product of x minus 1 upon x into x plus 1 upon x into x square plus 1 upon x square is one of these. Okay, so let's have a look and write it down. Write down the question first. X minus 1 upon x into x plus 1 upon x into x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay. Now, if we just have a look at this part here, this looks like a minus b into a plus b. So we write the identity as follows. So this will become, if we take this as a and this is b, a minus b into a plus b. So this will become a square minus b square. Okay. We'll put this in bracket and there's another bracket, x square plus 1 upon x square. Then this will become x square minus 1 upon x square into x square plus 1 upon x square. Now this has become another identity. This is a and this is b. So a minus b into a plus b. Again the same thing. So x square into square minus 1 upon x square and raised to square. So this will become x raised to 4 minus 1 upon x raised to 4. And that should be our answer. So let's have a look. 5th question. So that is our answer. C. X raised to 4 minus 1 upon x raised to 4. Question 6. The coefficient of x square in the product x minus 1 into 1 minus 2x is one of these. So I'll write it over here. We have been given x minus 1 into 1 minus 2x. So directly we have not got x square. So we'll have to open up these brackets, that means multiply into them to get x square. Okay. So this would be x into 1 minus 2x. So multiply this in this with this whole bracket and then multiply this minus 1 with this whole bracket. That will be minus 1 into 1 minus 2x. Let's see what we get. X into 1 gives us x. X into minus 2x gives us minus 2x square. Minus 1 into 1 gives us minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 2x gives us positive 2x. So we can rewrite this as minus 2x square. Then x plus 2x gives us plus 3x minus 1. And now we have got our quadratic equation. Okay. And let's have a look at what the question once again is. Says we are asked to find out coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square is this full thing with the sign. So not just 2, minus 2. Okay. So minus 2 is our answer. And that would be which option? That would be option number A. So A is our answer. We go to question number 7. The remainder when m square plus 2m plus 1 is divided by m plus 3. Okay. Right. You can divide m plus 3 by this and find out what is the remainder. But there is an easier option, that is to take m is equal to minus 3. Okay. That is by the remainder theorem. So let's have a look. So if we take f of m is equal to m square plus 2m plus 1. Sorry. Okay. And then we take m plus 3 equal to 0. That means we get m equal to minus 3. Okay. That means we put in place of m as minus 3. So minus 3 whole square plus 2 into minus 3 plus 1. This will give us 9. This will give us minus 6. This will give us plus 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. So our correct option 7-1 is D as 4. Question 8. The positive solutions of the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0 always lie in the which quadrant over here? So positive solution, that means x will be equal to some positive and y will be equal to some positive number. Okay. Which quadrant has got positive number? The first quadrant. See, if we have this, okay, y-axis and x-axis, this is the first quadrant. And in this, both y-axis is positive and x-axis is also positive. So the correct choice would be the first quadrant, that is A. Right there, A. Move to the question 9. Question 9 over here. Question 9 says, if x represents the present age of father and y represents the present age of the son. So present age of father is x years and present age of son is y years. Okay. That's what it says. Present x is the present age of father, y is the present age of son. Then the algebraic equation representing the statement, the present age of father is 5 years more than 6 times the present age of his son. When 6 times present age of son. Okay. So father's age is 5 times more, 5 years more than 6 times. 6 times, that means it's multiplication. So actual answer is x equal to, you can say 6y plus 5. That is the answer. So our correct answer would be C, x equal to 6y plus 5. Moving to question 10. Okay, question 10 is a figure. In the given figure, the value of x plus y is equal to, this is easy, x plus y is equal to 100. How? This is by external angle theorem. So external angle theorem says that these two angles, if you add them up, it should be equal to this external angle. Okay, so x plus y equal to 100. So C is our correct choice. So C, so x plus y equal to 100 degrees by external angle theorem. Question number 11. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR are two triangles such that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. If AB is equal to 5 centimeters, angle B equal to 40 degrees and angle A is equal to 80 degrees, then which of the following is true? Okay, so we have two triangles, they are congruent to each other. So we'll just draw the figure so we have an idea of what this problem is talking about. So one will name as ABC, this is ABC, and this one is PQR. We given A as 80 degrees, we given B as 40 degrees, and we are told that AB is equal to 5 centimeters over here. Now, because they are congruent, that means the corresponding angle should also be equal, and the corresponding sides are also equal. So that means this is also 5 centimeters. Okay, because triangle ABC is said to be congruent to triangle PQR. This is 80 degrees by CPCT, and this is 40 degrees by CPCT, and by CPCT PQ becomes 5 centimeters. Okay. Now we are asked to search for options with this. So if this is 80, this is 40. That means 80 plus 40 becomes 120. 180 minus 120 will give us 60 as the answer. This will be 60. And this will, if this is 60, then this is also 60 degrees. Okay. I've used sum of all angles of a triangle. So using sum of all angles of triangle, we get the third angle as well as 60. Okay. So this is also 60 over here. So now if we have got 60 over here, so that means we have got angle R as 60 degrees. So if we got and Q as 40 degrees, okay. So we've got angle R as 60 degrees, angle Q as 40 degrees. So angle Q as 40 degrees is also there, and angle R as 60 degrees. The others we need to rule out. Angle P and R is not 60 degrees. Angle P is 60 degrees. So we rule out A, but we can take C, B, and D. Okay. So these three options are still left. Now let's have a look further. It says PQ is 5 centimeters. So does this have PQ as 5 centimeters? No. But this one has PQ as 5 centimeters. That means C is our correct choice. So we left with only one choice where angle R is 60 degrees and PQ or QP is 5 centimeters. So C is our correct option in this case. Let's go to question number 12 over here. Let's see what it is. The value of sine square 45 degrees minus cos square 45 degrees plus tan square 45 degrees is what of this? So sine square 45 degrees minus cos square 45 degrees plus tan square 45 degrees. Now sine square 45 degrees is 1 upon root 2 whole square. Sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Minus cos of 45 is also 1 upon root 2 because it is cos square. So there will be square over here. Tan of 45 is 1. So 1 whole square. So even if you open this out, this will become half minus half, which is 0. And what you're left with is just 1. So that means 1 is our answer. So that means our correct option in this case will be B as 1. Okay, B is our correct option. Question 13. If sine 4x equal to cos 5x, then the value of x is what? So we are given sine 4x equal to cos 5x. Okay. Now we can write this sine 4x in terms of cos. How? We can write this as cos of 90 degrees minus 4x. That will give us sine 4x, complementary angle, cos 5x. So this goes, and we are left with 90 degrees minus 4x equal to 5x. Take minus 4x on the other side, it become positive, and we'll get 90 degrees equal to 9x. Cancel this off, we get x equal to 10 degrees, which means that our correct option is A, 10 degrees. Okay. Question number 14. Question number 14. Triangle PQR is a right triangle, right angled at Q. If PQ is equal to 9 centimeters and angle R is equal to 60 degrees, then the length of PR is one of these. So just draw that triangle over here. So this is the triangle, right angle triangle. Okay. We have said that it is right angled at Q. So we have PQR over here. Angle R we are told is 60 degrees. PQ we are told is 9 centimeters. And we are asked to find the length of PR. Okay. So we can take let's see. Let's take, because this side is involved and there is 60 over here, let's take sine of 60. So if we take sine 60 degrees, that means it is opposite side to this angle, opposite upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will be PR. So PQ is 9 centimeters. I'll take it down. So PQ is 9. We don't know what is PR, but sine of 60 degrees is root 3 upon 2. That is what we know. Root 3 upon 2. We'll take PR on top here, multiply 2 with 9 and bring that root 3 down. Now that we have brought root 3 down, what we'll do is we'll rationalize the denominator like this, and we'll get 2 into 9 into root 3, and root 3 into root 3 will give us 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9. So 3 into 2 is 6. We get 6 root 3 as our answer. Do we have that in our option? Yes, 6 root 3 centimeters. 6 root 3 centimeters. And that would, so the correct option is A. Go to question number 15. Okay, question number 15. What does it say? It says if three angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3, then the triangle is one of these. Okay. So what we'll do is, because they are in this ratio, we'll say let 1x, 2x and 3x be the three angles of the triangle. Now, if these are three angles of a triangle, we can say 1x plus 2x plus 3x equal to 180 degrees. Sum of all angles of triangle. We add this up. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6x equal to 180 degrees. This can cancel and we'll get x equal to 30 degrees. Okay. Now, if this is 30, x is 30 degrees, that means 1x is going to become 30 degrees, 2x is going to become 60 degrees, and 3x will give us 90 degrees. Okay. Now, in that case, we have this type of triangle. So, this is 90 degrees, this is 60, and this might be 30 degrees. Okay. So, what type of a triangle? Okay. So, it is going to give us a right angle triangle. Okay, so it will give us a right angle triangle, which is option D. Question 16. Question 16, yes. It says in the given figure, AB is parallel to PQ, angle PQB is 53 degrees. Therefore, the measure of ABQ is what? Okay, if this is parallel to this, that means AB is parallel to PQ, BQ will become the transversal. And in that case, angle ABQ plus angle PQB will give us 180 degrees. Okay, so interior angles, consecutive interior angles are supplementary. So 180 degrees minus 53 degrees will give you the measure of angle ABQ. Let's have a look what it is. Question number 16. We say angle ABQ plus angle PQB equal to 180 degrees. I told you interior angles are 180 degrees. So we get ABQ, and this will be 53 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So angle ABQ, so we take 53 degrees on the other side, it will become negative, and 180 minus 53 will give us 127 degrees. So the correct option is C. C is our correct option. Question number 17. In triangle ABC, if angle A plus B is equal to 95 degrees and angle A minus angle B equal to 25 degrees, then the measure of angle A is what? Okay, let's have a look. Right over here. Angle A plus angle B we are given is equal to 95 degrees. Let's add this up. Angle A minus angle B is given as 25 degrees. Just add this. Angle A plus angle A gives me 2 angle A. This will cancel out. If we add this, it will become 90 plus 120 degrees. Okay, that means 2 divided by this 120 divided by 2 gives us angle A equal to 60 degrees, and that means B is our correct option. Question 18, in the figure, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram, which is here. AB is equal to 12 centimeters, AE is equal to 7.5 centimeters, AD is equal to 6 centimeters. And the parameters that is given to us of A, B, C, D, we need to find that out. Okay. So, since we are given this is a parallelogram, okay, so we know that AB should be equal to DC. Opposite sides are equal. And so DC is also equal to 12 centimeters because AB is given to us as 12 centimeters. Then AD and BC, they are equal to each other. So AD is equal to BC, that is equal to 6 centimeters. Okay. So done with that. Now the next thing, we need to find the perimeter. So to find the perimeter, we just add all the sides. So to perimeter of quadrilateral ABC or parallelogram ABCD is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. And so we will get 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6. 24, 30, 36. 36 centimeters is the answer. That's it. So that means B is our correct option. Question number 19. If diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angle, then the quadrilateral has got to be a square. So this is a square. So you just need to check from properties of square. It will show you that it is a quadrilateral where the diagonals are equal and they bisect each other at right angles. Okay, so A is answer. 20. Jump is a rhombus. Angle J equal to 3x minus 40 degrees and angle M equal to 2x degree. Then the value is one of these. So if we draw a rhombus here, let's see what we get. Funny. Ignore the diagram, it's not accurate. But yes, somewhat like this. JUMP. Angle J is given to us as 3x minus 40 and angle M is given as 2x. Now with rhombus, opposite angles are got to be equal. So we say angle J is equal to angle M because it is a rhombus. So that means 3x minus 40 degrees is equal to 2x degree. Now it's easy to find out. We'll bring 2x on this side, it will become negative. We'll take minus 40 on the other side of the equal to side, it will turn positive. We get 3x minus 2x, which gives us x equal to 40 degrees. Correct. Then the value of x we are asked is what? So that means B is our correct option. Okay. Moving on to question number 21. The product of a rational number and an irrational number is what? We consider, normally we see a rational number, okay, and an irrational number. Now if you look at this, you will see the product of rational number and irrational number. This is going to give us an irrational number only. Okay. But if I take this is a rational number, fine. This is an irrational number. But Square root of 16 is what? 4. So we can write this as 3 into 4 and that will give us a rational number. Okay. So just because there is a root sign always does not mean that it will end up being a irrational number. So in this case, so sometimes it can be irrational, but sometimes it can also be rational. So in that case, D would be the appropriate answer. Sometimes rational, sometimes irrational. So 21, D. Okay. Next question number 22. Product of root 6 into root 7 is what? Okay. So root 6 into root 27. And this we can break it down into factors. Root 3 into root 2 for root 6 into root 9 into root 3 for root of 27. Okay. You can also break it down further into prime factors. Okay. So you can say root 3 into root 3. So root 3 into root 3 into root 3 gives us root 27. And this is root 3 into. So if we have got pairs over here, this one and this, and this and this. And that will mean root 3 into root 3 gives us 3. Root 3 into root 3 gives us another 3. And we are left with just one root 2. So we'll get 9 root 2 as our answer. And so B is our correct option. Question 23. Which of the following is irrational? Okay. Square root of 4 upon 9. Okay, let's have a look at that. Square root of 4 upon 9. Now this can be square root of 4 upon square root of 9. We can rewrite this as this way. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. This is a rational number. So we rule out A. What about B? B will be square root of 12 upon 3. So square root of 12 upon square root of 3. Square root of 12 we can write as square root of 4 into square root of 3 upon square root of 3. This cancels. Square root of 4 is 2. So this is also rational. C. This is root 7. So this is definitely irrational. And square root of 81 is 9. So this is rational. So it's which of the following is irrational? So C, root 7 is irrational. That is our correct option. Question 24. A quadratic polynomial has degree 2. Always remember that. So B is our answer. Question 25. The 0 of the polynomial p of x equal to minus x plus x. So 0 of the polynomial, if you want to find out, we have given p of x equal to minus 8x plus 8. So 0 means here 0. Minus 8x plus 8. Take minus 8x on the other side, it will become positive 8x equal to 8. Cancels and we get x equal to 1. So which means our correct option for question number 25 is D. Any point on the x-axis is of the form x comma y, x comma 0, 0 comma y, 0 comma 0. So if the point is on the x-axis, that means y-axis has got to be 0. Okay. So y-axis is 0. This is also 0 y-axis, but the x-axis is also 0. So now we rule this out. Here y-axis some value is there. 0, x-axis is 0. We rule this out. Here both x and y have some value. So we rule this also out. This would be the correct answer because here the y-axis becomes 0. X-axis has got some value. Okay. So in case of question number 26, the correct answer would be C. X comma 0. C is the correct option. Question 27. The maximum number of points that lie on the graph of a linear equation into variables is infinite. Sorry. Okay. There are infinite number of points. So D is our correct option. Question 28. If 2 comma 0 is a solution of the linear equation 2x plus 3y equal to k, then the value of k is what? We given 2 comma 0 is an equation, is a solution of the equation 2x plus 3y equal to k. In place of x, substitute 2 and in place of y, substitute 0. And we'll get the value of k. And this will become 4. 3 into 0 is 0. So that means k is equal to 4. And our correct answer in that case is B. Question number 29. Okay. If theta is an acute angle of right angle triangle, then the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is an identity where it says sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So C is our correct option for question number 29. Question number 30, the value of sin square 30 is what? So sin square 30. Sin of 30 is half and the square is 1 upon 4. So that means C is our correct choice. Question 31. Question: if two acute angles of right angle triangle are equal, then each acute angle is what to be. So see, if this is 90 degrees, okay, because it says right angle triangle, right? This is 90 degrees. And if both the angles it says are equal, now we know that the sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. One of them is 90 degrees. So what remains is 90 degrees. And if both are equal, that means 90 divided by 2 gives us 45 degrees. So 45, both have got to be 45. This is 45, this is 45. Add them up, it becomes 90. 90 plus 90 gives us 180. Okay. So our correct answer in this case, question number 31, is B, 45 degrees. Question number 32. In the figure, AOB is a line, this one. Therefore, the value of y is 1. Since AOB is a line, that means the whole angle, that is angle AOB, has got to be a straight line. So 180 degrees. But angle AOB can be also written as angle COA or AOC plus angle COD here plus angle BOD, okay, equal to 180 degrees. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle makes up this full angle AOB, or a straight line. We are given angle AOC is y. We are given plus angle COD is given to us as 4y. Angle BOD is given to us as 40 degrees equal to 180 degrees. 5y plus 40 degrees equal to 180 degrees. 5y to 140 degrees. Okay. So 40 I took on the other side will become negative. 180 minus 40 gives us 140. Now if we divide this, we get 5 1 are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 8s are 40. That means y is equal to 28 degrees. And that's what we are asked to find out. What is the value of y? And that is 28. So B is our correct option. Question number 33. Let's go to that one. 33. If the measures of two complementary angles are 3x and 6x, then the value of x is what? So two complementary angles, that means this angle plus this angle should give us 90 degrees. If it is supplementary, then it will be 180 degrees. Because it's the sum of two angles, measure of two angles. Complementary angles is 90. Complementary is this. So that means 3x plus 6x equal to 9. This will 3 plus 6 gives us 9. 9x equal to 90 degrees. Cancels and we get x equal to 10 degrees. And that means A is our correct option. So you write A as our correct option over here. Question number 34. In the given figure, if DG bisects angle EDF and DE is equal to DF, then the congruence rule by which triangle DGE is congruent to DGF is what? Okay. So we say in triangle DGE and triangle DGF, we are given. So we are given that DE is equal to DF, that is given to us. TF, this is not DE, given. Okay, we are told that DG bisects this angle, that means this angle is equal to this angle. We can write that angle DG is equal to, EDG is equal to angle EDG, so FDG, FDG, FDG. Since DG bisects angle EDF, okay, and DG is equal to DG. This is common side. Therefore, triangle DGE is congruent to triangle DGF, and this should be this. So this is side, this is angle, this is side. So by SAS congruence rule, okay. So SAS would be D in this case, the option. Question 35. This question 35 says, in triangle PQR, if PQ is equal to 3.8 centimeters, QR is equal to 6.2 centimeters, and PR is equal to 4.7 centimeters, then, okay, draw a small diagram over here. So this is your P, Q, and R. This is 3.8 centimeters. We are given PQ. QR we are given as 6.2 centimeters, and PR we are given as 4.7 centimeters. Okay. Now the rule is such that whichever side has got the greatest side, the angle opposite to that will always be greater. So angle P is greater than other angles. Okay. So this is how we go. And we also, so next will come 4.7 is the second highest length. So that means the other second greatest angle would be angle Q, and then it has to be angle Q. So angle P has got to be greater than angle Q, is got to be greater than angle R. Now, do we have that? Okay. So we do have that, angle P equal greater than angle Q and greater than angle R. So E is our correct option. 36, question number 36. Okay. And it says that a parallelogram with a right angle, that is got to be a rectangle, not a square. It's a parallelogram with a right angle. Okay, so B is our correct option. If you're wondering why not square, why only parallel, you have to understand we have been given a parallelogram. What is a property of parallelogram? That opposite sides are opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay, it doesn't say all sides are equal. Here all sides are equal. Here opposite side. And a rectangle, what happen? Opposite sides are parallel and equal. So a parallelogram which is with a right angle. Otherwise a parallelogram is how? It's this way. Okay. But if you say a parallelogram with a right angle, then it has to become this way. That becomes a rectangle. So B is our correct choice. 37. Question. The value of the polynomial P of x equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x equal to 1 is 1. So just substitute 1 in place of x. So if we say P of x equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7. So we take at x equal to 1, it will be P of 1. So wherever there is x, put 1 square, 1 plus 7. that will become 5 minus 3 plus 7. 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 plus 7 is 9. So which means that our correct option is C for question number 37. Question 38, the graph of the linear equation x plus 2y equal to 4 intersects the y-axis at the point one of these. So what we need to do is we need to substitute this 0 in place of x and 4 in place of y and check if the whatever value comes after substituting, whether the left hand side is equal to right hand side. If the left hand side is equal to right hand side, then we have got the correct coordinate. If not, then we have to move on to the next one. So in this case, first one, so that is for 0, 4 we'll check left hand side, and x plus 2y. Okay, so 0 plus 2 into 4, that gives us 8, which is not equal to right hand side because our right hand side is 4. Check the next one, v, that is 0, 2. 0, 2. Okay, left hand side, 0 plus 2 into 2, that gives us 4. That is equal to right hand side. That means our correct option we have got is B, 0, 2 is our correct option, and says intersects the y-axis. So if it intersects the y-axis, that means at y-axis, x-axis becomes 0. So this is our correct option. Question number 39. Okay. The equation of a line parallel to x-axis at a distance of 5 units to the left of y-axis. So it is something like this. This is our x-axis, our y-axis. So it says parallel to the y-axis, but at a distance of 5 units to the left of y-axis. Left of y-axis is here. So parallel. So it will be something like this. Okay. So that means this distance then, okay, has got to be negative because it's on the negative axis, right? So y-axis will be 0. So we rule out this 2, and since it line parallel to y-axis, that means x will be equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5, that means A is our correct option as per this question. Question number 40. It says the value of cos of 37 degrees upon sine of 53 degrees is what? Cos of 37 degrees upon sine of 53 degrees. We can write cos of 37 as cos of 90 degrees minus 53 degrees. Whole thing upon sine of 53 degrees. Now, complementary of this would be sine of 53 degrees upon sine of 53 degrees. Cancels and we get equal to 1. So that means our correct option is B, 1. Sorry, B. Okay, 1. Okay, so with this we come to an end of section A, which was for 40 marks. At this point, for those of you who are watching, I would urge you to subscribe to the channel. So in future, when there are more videos put up, in this case, you will get a notification when you click on the bell icon, and more such videos will be put up for you. If you have liked watching the videos, do not forget to hit the like button. Share this with your friends as well as your classmates, and they can also benefit from videos like this. Let's continue to section B. Question number 41 from section B. In section B, there are 2 marks each question. Represent root 6.5 on a number line. Okay, let's do this. Since we want 6.5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line which is 6.5. So I'm going to start from here. Okay. You can see this. So it will be from here 6.5 here. Okay, fine. And then I'll take 1 centimeter more from here. Actually, I will take 4 more centimeters from here. to draw. So that will be here 4. I'll just mark this as 1, then 2, and then 3. And you could draw this further, extend this line further. Here you go. So this will be our 0 and 1, 2, and I think this is 3 and 1. This is right. Sorry, this is 0. So this is 1 is here. Sorry, 1 is here. 2 is here, and 3 is here. Okay, so this is 3. Our 2 is here. 1 is over here. Okay, so 3 is here, and we're going to mark this over here. I will mark this as A and mark this O as B. This will be C. Okay, from here to here, this is 6.5 centimeters. So this is 6.5 centimeters. Now, next, what we're going to do is draw a perpendicular bisector from A to C. So, take the compass. We need to draw a perpendicular bisector to AC. So, which just take more than half of AC. Take slightly higher so you can see. Okay. The C is over here. Draw the arc. This is our arc. This is another arc. And then with the same measurement, I'll keep it over here. A. And I'll cut this arc. You can see those two arcs. Now where these two arcs intersect, top and bottom, I'll draw a line passing through them. So that will be our perpendicular bisector. There you go. And I'll mark this point where the perpendicular bisector intersects this line. Mark this as O. And now we'll draw a semicircle. Okay. Draw a semicircle. So from A to A, you can draw from C to O. Measure from C to O. Become easier for you to see. Okay. So then keep it on O and we'll draw a semicircle. Let's just hold on. Here. A, sorry, O, a semicircle this way, and then from B we will draw a perpendicular from B for that this way. With the same measurement, cut an arc here, keep the pointer here where it intersects, draw an arc here and cut an arc here as well. Then keep the pointer here and cut this arc. And now where these two arcs intersect, mark this point. Here I'll draw a line, so that would be perpendicular. There you go. So that's perpendicular. Now, next, what we do is we measure this part where this arc intersects let's say this line and this arc intersect, so that would be over here, and measure that from here to here. Okay, you see where this arc is intersecting this line at that point. So I've already measured that. So we need to work now. Straight arc from here. Here you go. So where this arc intersects 3, intersects this line, that is our root 6.5. So this particular point becomes our root 6.5. That's how you locate root 6.5 on the number line. Okay, so I hope you got this. In the textbook it is given about 9.3. This is root 6.5. This is how you draw. So this is for 2 marks. Let's move further. Question number 42. Factorize the following quadratic polynomial by splitting the middle term. We've got 2 of them. We'll solve both. You can choose any one of them. So 4x square plus 13x plus 9 is the first one. 9 into 4 is 36. And since we've got a positive term in the middle with a positive constant, so that means both the middle terms or factors are going to be positive. So 9 into 4 will give us 36 and 9 plus 4 will give us 13. So which means 4x square plus 4x plus 9x plus 9. And 4x as common term, we get over here will be left with just x and here 1. And here we take 9 common, we are left with x plus 1. So that means we take out the x1 plus 1 common. And we are left with 4x plus 9 as well. That's it. This is for 2 marks. We go to the second problem that have been given as an option. 8x square minus 14x plus 5. 8x square minus 14x plus 5. If 5 8s are 40, that is a product. We see the middle term is negative and the constant term is positive. That means both the factors are negative. That would be 10 4s are 40. So 10 minus 10 and minus 4 gives us minus 14. And 10 into 4 minus 10 into minus 4 will give us positive 40. So we have 8x square and 10 into 4. So if we take this as 4x minus 10x plus 5. Here we can take 4x common. We are left with over here with just 2x and here 1. And here we can take 5 common, minus 5 common. So we are left with 2x minus 1. And 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 will take one of the factors and the other one will be 4x minus 5. Again, this is for 2 marks and this is question number 42. Let's move to question number 43. Question 43 says factorize using a suitable identity 27y cube plus 125 z cube. So this is an identity a cube plus b cube. 27y cube plus 125 z cube. Now this we can write as 3y whole cube plus 5z whole cube. So this will be our a, this will be our b. Now we'll factorize this thing. So first it says a. So this formula is what? A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Okay. So this is what we'll do. 3y plus 5z into 3y whole square plus 3y into 5z plus 5z whole square in brackets. We'll get 3y plus 5z. 3y whole square is 9y square. 3 into 5 is 15 and this is yz. Then 5 whole square is 25. 25 z square. That's it. Next, question number 44. Question number 44 is also a choice. You say expand using suitable identity x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. The other one is evaluate using suitable identity 101 plus whole cube. This also will fall into a. This will fall into a plus b whole cube. This is x plus y plus z whole square identity. Let's do both. Question number 44. Mark this as A. First one is x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. We'll write down the identity first. It is x plus y plus z whole square. This can be written as x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. This is the identity. Let's use this identity to solve this one. So we can write this and write it little down. So this is x whole square plus 2y whole square plus 4z whole square plus 2 times into x into 2y plus 2 times 2y into 4z plus 2 times into 4z into x. Now we open this brackets. So x whole square will give us x square, 2y whole square will give us 4y square, 4z whole square will give us 16z square. Then 2 into 2 is 4, 4xy, 4xy plus 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 4 is 16, 16yz plus 2 into 4 is 8, 8zx. And that is the answer. And we have 44b, the second option, and that is 101 whole cube. 101 whole cube can be written as 100 plus 1 whole cube. Now this becomes a plus b whole cube form. So this a plus b whole cube can be written as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. This is how we write. Use it over here. This is your a, this is your b. So a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. Let's expand. So this cube. So these two zeros will be repeated 6 times. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 cube will be 1 plus 3 into 1 is 3 and this square. So this zeros will be repeated 4 times. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3 into 100 is 300. Okay, then can add this very easily. Look at the units place. They are all zeros. There's 1 and there's 0. So the 1 will come. Then there's a 0, 0, nothing over here, 0. So 0. Then there's a 3, 0, 0, 3 over here. Then you get 0, 0 over here. Then you have 3 and there's a 0. So 3 over here. Then there's 0 and there's 1. So that's how you solve this. 1, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 1. That is our answer. Okay, for 2 marks. Question number 45. To divide it again, 2 options are there. First option, attempt. In triangle ABC, angle B equal to 90 degrees. AB equal to 8 centimeters. BC is equal to 15 centimeters. Find the length of AC and then find the value of sine A. Okay. So if we have a triangle, right angle triangle, which is given to us, this is the figure, and we have A here, B here, C. So it is right angled at B, and we are told AB is 8 centimeters. We are told BC is 15 centimeters. We are asked to find AC. So let's use our Pythagoras theorem. So you said in triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, we can say that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square, leave it like that because we are not given AC. We have to find out AC. That's why we are doing this. AB is given 8, so 8 square, and BC is given as 15, so 15 square. So AC square can be written as 64 plus 225. That means AC square will become, when we add this, we get 289. That means AC is square root of 289, which is 17. Okay, so AC is 17 centimeters. So we get this as 17 centimeters. Now we need sine A. The sine A will be opposite to this. So sine A is opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite is BC and hypotenuse is AC. BC is 15 and AC is 17. So the answer of sine A is 15 upon 17. This is option A, and we have option B right over here. What is option B? Evaluate the following trigonometric expression using known trigonometric values of specific angles. Okay. So that is 5 10 square 60 degrees plus 4 cos square 30 degrees. Right over here. 5 10 square 60 degrees plus 4 cos square 30 degrees. Which we can say 5 into 10. 10 of 60 is root 3. So root 3 whole square plus 4 cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. So whole square. This will become 5 into 3 plus 4 into 3 upon 4. This cancels. And 5 into 3 is 15 plus 3. And the answer is 80. Okay. Question 46 given in the following figure, lines PQ and RS intersect at O. Prove that angle POR is equal to angle SOQ. That is easy. We say proof. Okay. First thing what I can see over here is POR, right? So POR plus POS, we can say these are linear pair. So we can say the sum is equal to 180 degrees. So angle POR plus angle POS equal to 180 degrees. And this is a linear pair action. And mark this as 1. Also, we need SOQ. Right? So I can see angle SOQ plus angle POS is equal to 180 degrees. They also form linear pair. So angle POS plus angle SOQ equal to 180 degrees. And this is also linear pair action. Mark this too. Now, what we can see is that from 1 and 2, we can say that POR is equal to SOQ. Okay. Or we can write, because this is for 2 marks, you can write additional steps. And okay, if you want, you can write additional steps. Like otherwise, you can directly say equal to. So if you want, I'll give you that additional step. Not mark this. Don't mark this as 1. POR. What we can say, we need POR, right? So I can write POR, just going from here to here now, okay? Just an additional step. POR can be written as equal to 180 degrees minus angle POS. And this you mark as 1. This we got from this statement, saying this is a linear pair. What I did was took angle POS on the right hand side, that became negative. In the next thing, I write this statement which I've cancelled here. Angle POS plus angle SOQ equal to 180 degrees, and this is linear pair axiom, which is important to give reasons. Write the full form, not LPA, linear pair axiom. Okay, so I've just written short form over here, but you write the full form. Now we are interested in SOQ. So I'll leave SOQ on the left hand side, but I'll take POS on the right hand side. When I do that, it will become negative. And I'll get 180 degrees minus POS, angle POS, equal to angle SOQ, and mark this as 2. Now, if you look at 1 and 2, we'll see both POR and angle SOQ are equal to 180 degrees minus POS. So we can say from 1 and 2, we get angle POR equal to angle SOQ. That's what you are asked to prove, right? So hence proved, because so we marked over here, hence proved. So again for 2 marks, and that was question number 46. So we come to the last question of section B. Question number 47 is this one. It says triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle such that angle AB is equal to AC, and AD is the bisector of angle BAC. So AD is a bisector of BAC, that means this angle is equal to this angle. So very, very easy to prove triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. That is what we are asked. So we take in triangle ADB and triangle ADC. We are given AB is equal to AC. So AB is equal to AC. We mark this as given. And we are told AD is the bisector of angle BAC. So we can write angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. So you can say since AD is bisector of angle BAC, and we know AD is common to both this triangle. So we say AD is equal to AD, common side. So now what we have got? We have got a side, an angle, and another side equal. So therefore we can say triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC by SAS congruence rule. Congruence rule. Okay. So with this we come to an end of this section. So at this point I would request you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so far. Click on the bell icon so that whenever a new video is posted you will get a notification for that. In this case, in this way you will not miss a video wherever it is uploaded. Also, if you have liked watching the video, please hit the like button. Share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. They will also benefit with this here. Let's move on to section C. Starting with section C. Each of the question is for 3 marks. Question number 48. Draw the graph of the following linear equations in 2 variables. And the equation given to us is x plus 3y equal to 10. So here it is. I will plot 3 points. Okay. Because it's given over here. Plot at least 3 points. And as we find those points, we'll fill in the blanks of this table over here. Okay. First, we'll begin with x equal to 1. So we'll say at x equal to 1. We'll see. So in place of x plus 3y, so that will be 1 plus 3y equal to 10. Take 1 on the other side, it will become negative. 10 minus 1 is 9. So 3y equal to 9. We'll cancel. And we'll get y equal to 3. So when x is 1, y will be 3. Next point, we'll take x equal to minus 2. X equal to minus 2. Minus 2 plus 3y equal to 10. Minus 2 when I take on the other side, it will become plus. So 10 plus 2 will be 12. So 3y equal to 12. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So y is equal to 4. So when x is minus 2, y will be 4. And next we'll take x equal to positive 4. So positive 4 plus 3y equal to 10. So 4 when I take on the other side of the equal to side, it will become negative. 10 minus 4 is 6. So 3y equal to 6 cancels and you get y equal to 2. So when x is 4, y is equal to 2. Now that we have already got the points, let's draw the graph. So I've already drawn the graph. See over here. and we plotted the points 1 comma 3 1 comma sorry, this would be a mistake over here. It's 1 comma 3 is here, and this is minus 2 comma 4. This is minus 2 comma 4, and this is 4. This one is 4 comma 2. Okay, and the equation of the line you have to write x plus 3y equal to 10. The scale that I've taken 1 unit equal to 2 centimeters for both x and as well as y axis. Make sure you mark the origin over here, this one 0, and whatever spacing you have taken for y axis or x axis, make sure you write it in the scale over here. So on x axis and y axis, I have taken 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Mark y axis and mark the x axis. Okay, and make sure you mark the coordinates also of the points what we have plotted, and write the equation of the line. So you'll get your 4 marks. Moving on to question number 49. In the given figure, this one, AD is and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. So that means BC is equal to AD and they are perpendicular as well. So BC is perpendicular to AB and AD is perpendicular to AB as well. And we are to prove that triangle DAO is congruent to CBO and OB is half of AB. Okay, so we just need to prove these two triangles are congruent. Once we prove, we can say OB is equal to OA by CPCT, and if they equal to each other, that means each of this OB should be half of AB or OA should be half of AB. I'll show you how it comes out. So let's solve that. So I've directly started from question number 48 was on the graph book. So we start with 49 over here. So we say in triangle ADB and triangle CBD. We have taken triangle AD. Sorry, it's not ADB. Hold on. Now this one will go with the triangles that we are asked to prove congruent. So DAO. So you say in triangle DAO and triangle CBO. Triangle CBO. Okay. So we are given that DA is equal to BC. So DA equal to CB. Okay. So this is given because we are told the equal perpendiculars. We are also told that angle DAO is equal to angle CBO. Both are equal to 90 degrees, and this is also given to us. Okay. Next, we can say that this angle is equal to this angle because they are vertically opposite angles. So we can say angle DOA is equal to angle COB, and the reason for that is they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, therefore this would be AAS. Okay, so angle side. So therefore you can say triangle DAO is congruent to triangle CBO, and this would be by AAS congruence rule. Fine. So first part is done. Now we can say that OB, or rather OA, is equal to OB, and we say this is by CPCT. Okay. Now we know that AB here, AB is nothing. We can write AB as OB plus OA. So OB plus OA. Right? Mark this as 1. Okay. Now OB we have said is equal to OA, right? So we can substitute OA as OB. So AB is equal to OB plus OB. We can say over here from 1. So just substitute it in place of OA, I put OB because OA is equal to OB. Okay. That means AB is equal to 2 times OB, and we can write OB as half of AB. Hence, proved. That's what you asked to do. So these additional steps are actually not necessary. Directly from here, OA is equal to OB, you can say that OB is half of AB as well. Okay, these are extra steps to show you how we get OB half. So this 2 which is multiplied with OB, if we take it on the other side, it gets divided. So it becomes 1 upon 2 or AB upon 2. That is what we write as half AB. Okay. So this is for 3 marks, question number 49. Question 50 is a choice. There is a choice for that. This one or this one. We'll be solving both. First one, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram, it says. BD is the diagonal. Prove that AD is equal to CB. Now AB is equal to CD. Now because it is a parallelogram, we know that opposite sides are parallel and equal. So don't end it with one sentence. Okay. So this is for 3 marks. So that means you need to, without using that property, you need to show that AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to CD. So in other words, you can do that if you can show that these two triangles which you can see, okay, are congruent to each other. If you can show that triangle ADB is congruent to triangle CBD, then we can easily say that these sides are equal to each other that we have been asked to prove. Okay, so let's begin question 50A. Then I'll begin with by saying in triangle ADB and triangle CBD, we are told that since ABCD is a parallelogram, okay, and we can say therefore that AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to DC. What I'm saying over here is this is given to us as a parallelogram. So we can say AD is parallel to BC, but we can also say this AB is parallel to this DC. Okay, so both sides we cover. So therefore we can say that angle, therefore angle ADB is equal to CBD, and this is alternate interior angles. Have a look. We said ADB is equal to CBD. Okay, this forms this Z, and this is parallel to this. So this diagonal becomes a transversal. So this angle should be equal to this angle. Okay, and because of alternate interior angles. So that's what we have mentioned over here. Then we can say that DB is equal to BD as the common side. So this is the diagonal we are talking about. This one. So since we are talking about these two triangles, we got this angle equal to this angle falling in two different triangles, and this side is common to both the triangles. Also, we can say that angle ABD is equal to angle CDB. Okay, here also we give the same thing, alternate interior angles. How? I'll show you. Where is ABD? ABD is here and CDB is here. Now, if I turn this around, I've said this is parallel to this, correct? and this diagonal becomes then the transversal. So this forms a Z, a reverse Z. So this angle becomes equal to this angle, and this angle is what? ABD, and this angle is CDB. That is why they are equal to each other. That's what we have mentioned, because we've already mentioned over here AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to DC because it is a parallelogram. So now that we have got angle side angle, okay, we can say that triangle ADB is congruent to triangle CBD. How? By angle side angle congruence rule. And now we can say that what we need, that is AB is equal to CD, and we can say that AD is equal to CB. This is CP, CT. Okay, and hence proved. You can say hence proved. So that solves question number 50A. For question number 50B, the other choice, it says the angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio 2:4:5:7. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral. So we can say, let the four angles of the quadrilateral okay, be 2x, 4x, 5x, and 7x. Okay, and we know that sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So these are the four angles of the quadrilateral. So that means we can say 2x plus 4x plus 5x plus 7x is equal to 360 degrees. Give the reason: sum of all angles of a quadrilateral. Write the full form, not a box. Okay. Now we add this up. So we have 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 7 is 18. So we get 18x equal to 360. 18 2s are 36. This is 0. So x equal to 20 degrees is what we get. Now we are asked to find all the angles, right? So we said the first angle is 2x, second angle is 4x, third angle is 5x, and fourth angle is 7x. So we know what is x. So multiply 2 into 20 degrees, 4 into 20 degrees, 5 into 20 degrees, and 7 into 20 degrees. 2 into 2 is 4, followed by 0, 40 degrees. 4 into 2 is 8, followed by 0. 5 into 2 is 10 with another 0, so 100 degrees. 7 into 2 is 14, so 14 with a 0, 140 degrees. If we add all of them, we should get 360 degrees. So we are asked to find all four angles. So these are the four angles of the quadrilateral. So this is the other choice of question number 50. If we finish question 50, let's move to question number 51. Question 51, in the given figure, this one, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle where AB is equal to AC. Points P, Q, and R are midpoints of sides AB, BC, and AC respectively. If BC is equal to 10 centimeters and the perimeter of triangle ABC is 26 centimeters, find the length of AB, find the length of AB, then PQ, and the perimeter of PQR. Let's begin with triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, can say that perimeter of triangle ABC is nothing but the sum of all the sides. So AB plus BC plus AC. The perimeter is given to us as 26, and we are also given the value of BC, which is 10 centimeter. So AB is not given, BC is given as 10, and AC is not given to us. Okay, but we have been given something else. And what is that? Okay, that AB is equal to AC. So we'll be using that. Before that, we'll see. We'll bring this 10 on the other side. It will become negative. 26 minus 10 is 16. So we will get AB plus AC equal to 16. Okay. Now, we have been given, we can say, but AB is equal to AC, which is given to us. So if AB is equal to AC, we can then you can say this is 1, this is 2, and you can say putting 2 in 1. Putting this, we can say AB plus AB equal to 16. How AB plus AB came? See, this AB plus AC is there, but AC is equal to AB. So I'm replacing AC with AB. So we get AB plus AB equal to 16. And we can write 2 times AB is equal to 60. So this will divide, and we will get AB is equal to 8 centimeters, which we can write it is also equal to AC, and you can say from 2, because we set AB is equal to AC, right? So we've got the values of AB, AC, then we were given the value of BC as well. Okay, so that's done. We have got the sides. Now we can say that since P and R are midpoints, okay, of sides AB and AC respectively, okay, therefore you can say PR is half of BC, okay, and this would be by midpoint theorem. I'll just explain a bit. Okay, what we are saying is P and R are midpoints of sides AB and AC. Okay, so we say PR is half of BC. This is as per the midpoint theorem. As per midpoint theorem, what it says, if there are 2 points, okay, which are actually midpoint, forming a line, but they are midpoints of 2 sides of a triangle, then the line which is formed is parallel to the third side of the triangle, and it is also half of that. So that is why if P and R are midpoints of this side of the triangle, we say that PR is half of BC. We don't need a property that PR is parallel to BC. That is not needed over here. But we can use the property that PR is half of BC. And that's what we have mentioned over here, that PR is half of BC. But we know what is BC. We have been given BC equal to 10 centimeter. So PR, you can say, is half of 10. That is 5. So that means PR is equal to 5 centimeters. So we've got PR. Now let's find out the others. Next we say, since R and Q are midpoints of sides AC and BC respectively, therefore we can say RQ or QR is equal to half of AB by midpoint theorem again. Okay. Now, have a look. We have sides R and Q. So if I can turn this around, it will be better for you. Okay. So R and Q. R is a midpoint of AC. Q is a midpoint of BC. And since they are midpoints here joining this line, okay, then it becomes half of AB. So that is why we say QR or RQ is half of AB. And that's what it is. So AB we have already got as 8 centimeters. So we can say ARQ or QR is equal to half of 8. and that is why we can say that RQ is equal to 4 centimeters. Okay, so RQ we've got as 4 centimeters, and then remains the last part, which also should become 4 centimeters. Well, I'll just break it down for you further so that it becomes easier for you to follow. So we can say, since P and Q are midpoints, okay, of sides AB and BC respectively, we can say that therefore PQ is half of AC. Okay, and by midpoint theorem, have a look. We are now talking about P and Q. So I'm going to just turn it around over here, that you can see this one, P and Q. So, sorry, not this one, this one. Okay, so P and Q, midpoints of BC and AB, and they form a line. So this line should be half of this line, AC. That's what we have mentioned here. AC is same as AB, so 8 centimeters. So that means PQ should also be same as RQ. So PQ is equal to half of 8, so which is 4. And therefore you can say PQ is equal to 4 centimeters. Now we were asked to find out the length of AB, PQ and perimeter of PQ. AB we got before, PQ we've got now, okay, and perimeter. So perimeter of PQR. So therefore you can say perimeter of PQR, sorry, triangle PQR equal to PQ plus QR plus RP or PR, you can say. Okay. So PQ is 4, then QR or RQ is also 4, and we have got PR we got as 5, right? Yeah, 5 centimeters. So 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 5, 13. So we get the answer as 13 centimeters. So 13 centimeters is the perimeter of triangle PQR. Okay, so this would be for 3 marks. Next we go to question number 52. Question number 52A is a construction. You've got a choice here. Both will do. First one, construct triangle ABC. BC is equal to 5.6 centimeters. Angle B equal to 30 degrees. And AB minus AC is equal to 2.8 centimeters. So there's a difference between AC minus AB and AB minus AC. You should know that. Okay. We have similar problems where it says PQ minus PR or PR minus PQ. So you should know the difference. So this is AB minus AC, 2.8 centimeters. Let's construct. The first thing we'll do is draw what we have given. BC is equal to 5.6 centimeters. So we to draw this over here, slightly lower. Okay. So 5.6 centimeters over here. That's it. So that's 5.6 centimeters. And we'll mark this over here as 5.6 centimeters. So that becomes easier for us to follow later on. So this will be B and this will be C and this will be 5.6 centimeters on this point here and this point here. Next, we are told that angle B is 30 degrees. So we'll have to draw 60 degrees and then 30 degrees. Okay. So we'll go for 60 degrees, draw an arc with the same measurement where this arc cuts this line. Cut this arc. So this will be your 60 degrees, and then we'll draw an angle bisector to 60 degrees to get 30 degrees. So this can be your dotted line. Okay. No. So this is 60 degrees. We are not interested in 60 degrees. That is why it's a dotted line. Next, measure this arc. So in order to construct or draw an angle bisector, which will give us 30 degrees. Okay. So now we draw an arc here, and one will be from here so that it intersects this arc. Now we draw a thick line passing through this intersection here, originating from B. Okay, draw a longer line because we don't know how long we'll need it. Here you go. Hopefully this will be enough. This is 30 degrees. So we mark this as 30 degrees before we forget. Next, we are told that AB minus AC is equal to 2.8 centimeters. So I'm going to measure 2.8 centimeters on the scale with the help of the compass. Okay, here you go. 2.8 is here. And that's the measurement. Okay, 2.8. Now I'm going to keep it on B. And I'm going to cut this arc, this line, sorry. Now, where this line cuts, where the arc cuts this line, which is over here, I'm going to draw a line from this, from C, passing through that point, okay, a longer line like this. Okay, that's it. Next, from here to here now, from here, this point to this point, I'm going to draw an perpendicular bisector to that. So that would be, we just need to take a length which is larger than half of its length. So this should be good enough. Here you go. One over here, little longer. And then from this point, let's cut this two arcs. That's it. And then we mark these points where these two arcs are intersecting each other, and we'll draw a thick line through them. Okay. Again, draw a long line. There you go. Okay. Now, where this line, the new perpendicular bisector that you have drawn, cuts this line which you drew for angle 30 degrees. Mark that point over there and then join it to C. And a new triangle is formed, which is triangle ABC. Okay, ABC. We can give this some names over here, maybe X, maybe Y, Z, okay, and some other letter over here. Looks neat. Okay, so that's it. So if you want, you can measure and see if you get AB minus AC equal to 2.8 centimeters. Let me measure. Okay, so we are getting here AB is 5.8 centimeters and AC we are getting as 3 centimeters. So that 5.8 minus 3 comes to 5.8 minus 3 comes to 2.8. Okay, so this is how you construct this particular construction. Okay, let's move to question number 52, the other option. Triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to 6 centimeters, angle P equal to 60 degrees, and PR plus QR is equal to 8.5 centimeters. So first we'll construct PQ 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters first over here. I'll take it on slightly on top so that you can see. Maybe slightly higher here. Yep. 6 centimeters. So we'll mark this as EQ 6 centimeters. And angle phi we are told is 60 degrees. Okay, so this is 60 degrees. And then from here, so that intersection will give us 60 degrees. We draw a line through that. Make sure you draw a longer line because we have to cut 8.5 centimeters on that later on. Okay, so that's good enough. Okay. Next, we'll cut 8.5 centimeters on this line. So we have to measure this. There you go. I hope you can see this. Yes, so that is 8.5 centimeters. Let's cut that part. Okay, now where this arc cuts the line, mark this point as maybe A, and we'll join AQ. This. Now we'll draw a perpendicular bisector to AQ. So just take more than half of this length, not too big, not too small. Okay, that's approximately. Okay, and one over here. Okay, and with the same measurement, keep it on A and cut this two arcs. Here one and one over here. So make this a little bit stronger, the arc, the previous arc. There you go. That's good enough. Now we'll draw the line or the perpendicular bisector. Okay. Now where this line cuts this line, that is over here, from here we'll join this to Q, and this becomes R. So we've got, now we just have to measure PR and QR, and PR plus QR should give us 8.5 centimeters. This will be 60 degrees. This whole line is 8.5 centimeters. Let's have a look. Let's measure this first. This is 5.2 and this is 3.3. 5.2 centimeters and 3.2 centimeters. That comes to 8.5 centimeters. Can give this some name. M over here, maybe some Y, X. Okay, some names. This is how you construct this construction. Okay, so very easy. Let's move on to the last question of this sections, that is section C. This sections, that is section C. Question number 53. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says factorize the polynomial x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. So write it down as x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. Now the way to solve this thing is you just look at the constant and you find the factors of 6. Factors of 6 will be 3 2s are 6, 2, 1. So that means 3, 2 and 1 and 6 are going to be the factors of 6. So we can say factors of 6 are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, and plus or minus 6. Why plus or minus? Because If minus into minus can give you also plus. Next, so now we'll have to go by trial method to find out which one is actually a factor of this one. These are the factors of 6. We need to find a factor of this. Finding a factor of this will mean when we put that value or the factor in place of x, the whole polynomial will become 0. So we'll say let f of x be equal to x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. Okay, and we'll put let's say x equal to 1. We'll try. So that means f of 1, we'll see what comes. 1 cube plus 6, 1 whole square plus 11 into 1 plus 6. So it'll become 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus 6. 7, 7 plus 11, 18, 18 plus 6, 24. So definitely this is x equal to 1 is not the factor. How about x equal to minus 1? So we say put x equal to minus 1. So that means f of minus 1. Minus 1 whole cube plus 6 into minus 1 square plus 11 into minus 1 plus 6. This will become minus 1. This will remain 6. This will be minus 11. This will be 6. Positive 6, yes. So 6 plus 6 is positive 12, but minus 1 and minus 11 give you minus 12. So minus 12 and plus 12 give us 0. So we can now say this implies that x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. Or you can write the entire polynomial as well. Now next is to find the different factors of this polynomial. You've got 1, which is x plus 1. How about the others? Okay, so this you can do by dividing this polynomial by x plus 1. You will get other factors, or you can rearrange them as well. So I'll show you both ways how you can actually do it. So first we'll go by rearrangement method. Okay, so we call it as a rearrangement method. Show you that. Some might be knowing that, others might be knowing the division method. So first, you know, the polynomial that we are given is x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. Now this we can write it as x cube plus x square plus 5x square. So the 6x square I have now separated it out into 1x square plus 5x square. Okay, and this 11x square I'm going to write it as 5x plus 6x, and the 6 I'll keep it like that. Now why I did that is to find common factors. X cube plus x square, 5x square plus 5x plus 6x plus 6. Okay? If we take common between this will get x square, we can take common. We are left with x plus 1. Here we can take 5x common. We'll be left with x plus 1. Here we can take 6 common. We'll be left with x plus 1. So we get x plus 1 as common. And what is left behind is x square plus 5x plus 6. That is what we are left behind. Now this we can split the middle term. And 6 ones are 6. So positive term in between, in the middle, and positive term as a constant. So we'll get x plus 1 to x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 we can write. Splitting the middle term. And we'll get x plus 1. And here we can get x common. So x plus 3. And here 2 will be common. So x plus 3 again. Okay. And then we'll end up getting the factors. So x plus 1 into what is common, x plus 3 and x plus 2. These are the factors of this polynomial. Straight away you can find out by rearrangement method. Okay. The other way is when you use this, go by the division method. Okay. So if you do it this way, then you no need of doing this. If you do it the real way. But if you want to do the division method way, then you have to find by trial and error method the first factor. So x plus 1 we have got is a factor. Now what we are going to do is this is by division method. So we will write division method. So we say x plus 1. Okay. So x plus 1 becomes g of x. And the polynomial that is given to us becomes p of x. So that is or plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. Now we divide. And so we need x square here. This will become x cube. 1 into x square will give us positive x square. We change the sign. Both places this will cancel. 6 minus 1 will give us 5x square plus 11x. We bring it down. Now we need 5x here. So 5x into x gives us 5x square. 1 into 5x will give us positive 5x. Change the sign. This will cancel. 11 minus 5 gives us 6x. Bring the 6 down. Okay. Now we put plus 6 over here. That will give us 6x plus 6. Change the sign throughout. Both will cancel. So we have got here. So now we can write that f of x is equal to x plus 1 into x square plus 5x plus 6. Now we split the middle term. We can write this as x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. And then this will become x plus 1 into, take what is common, x plus 3 will be left behind. Here 2, x plus 3 will be left behind. Now x plus 1 into x plus 3 into x plus 2. Okay, so this may be the method most of you all might be knowing about. So this is how you get the factors of this the polynomial that was given in question number 53, the last question of section C. Okay, so I hope till here you've liked the video. If you've liked watching the video, then please hit the like button. Share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Okay. Now let's move to the final section, section D, and we'll wrap up this question paper. Question number 54, section D. And there are only two questions. So last two questions, 4 marks each. Question number 54. In the following figure, AD is perpendicular to CD. BC is perpendicular to CD. AD is equal to BC. DP is equal to CQ. We need to prove that triangle ADQ is congruent to triangle BCP. And we need to show that angle DAQ is equal to angle CBP and AQ is equal to BP. So it's enough to we'll get this two if we can only show that these two triangles that are mentioned, that is triangle ADQ, is congruent to triangle BCP. Because if we get these two triangles congruent, if we can show these two triangles congruent, then by CPCT we can say angle DAQ is equal to angle CBP. And also by CPCT we can say that AQ is equal to BP. So the main part over here is to show that these two triangles are congruent to each other based on whatever we have been given. We have been given AD is perpendicular to CD and BC is perpendicular to CD. And we have been given AD is equal to BC and also DP is equal to this. Now, mind you, it would have become very easy if it was given DQ is equal to CP. But it is not given DP. Rather, you are given just this part. DP is equal to CQ. That's where the confusion comes. So anyways, not a problem. This is not a very difficult problem to solve. Let's attempt this and see how we can solve this. So this will be for 4 marks. Let's first begin with whatever we have been given and whatever we are given in the figure as well. Okay, so right, question number 54. First thing I'll start with is dq. Now dq I can write it as dp plus pq, right? Similarly, cp I can write as cq plus pq. So that's what I'm going to write first. So I write dq is equal to dp plus pq, and I'm going to mark this as 1. Similarly, I'm going to say cp is equal to cq plus pq. I'm going to mark this as 2. Now, from here, what we can say, we have been given one more thing. We have been given dp is equal to cq. This is given in the problem. So we write given and mark this as 3. Now directly you can say from 1, 2 and 3 that dq is equal to cp. But for those who would not know how that comes, I'm just going to do some extra steps so that you come to know how from 1, 2 and 3 we get dq is equal to cp. For those who know this, can straight away write from 1, 2 and 3 dq is equal to cp. But for those who do not know, I'll just do some extra steps. Okay, I'll probably do it at the side. So I'll just say over here from 1, 2 and 3, we can say that dq is equal to cp, and we need to mark this as 4. Now for those who do not know how we got from 1, 2 and 3 dq equal to cp, here it is. Okay, now dq is equal to dp plus pq, fine, and cp is equal to cq plus pq. But we know that dp is equal to cq. So what if I change dp over here to cq? So I'm just going to substitute. I'm just going to write the same thing, but dp I'm going to substitute with cq because dp is equal to cq, right? So, and pq. And this one is already cp is equal to cq plus pq. So both of these now, dq and cp, become equal to cq plus pq. And in that way, we can say that dq is equal to cp. Okay, just one extra step. But you don't have to show that. It doesn't have an extra mark. If you have, if you know and you directly write this, you will get your half a mark over here. Let's move further. Now we proceed. Now that we have got dq is equal to pc, now it becomes easier for us to prove that these two triangles that are mentioned over here are congruent to each other. So let's begin with those two triangles. We say in triangle triangle ADQ and triangle BCP, we can say first thing is that AD is equal to BC, which is given. So that is the reason we write. Next, we say angle ADQ is equal to angle BCP, which is equal to 90 degrees. Again, this is also given to us because we are told over here that AD is perpendicular to PC. We are also told BC is perpendicular to BC. So that's done. And we have proved something over here, that is DQ is equal to CP. And we can write from 4 over here. Now, have a look. We have shown AD is equal to BC. We have also shown that this angle is equal to this particular angle. Okay, so side angle. And plus we have shown that this side DQ is equal to PC. So side angle side. So we can say therefore triangle ADQ is congruent to triangle BCP, and this would be by SAS congruence rule. Okay, SAS congruence rule. So we proved the first part congruent. Now we can say that angle DAQ is equal to angle CBP by CPCT. CPCT stands for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. And by CPCT, we can also say that AQ is equal to BP, CPCT. So that will fetch you your 4 marks. Okay, very easy, because DAQ and CVP is part of this true triangles, and also AQ which is here, and BP which are hypotenuses of the two triangles are also equal by CPCT. So that's how. So this is question number 54 for 4 marks. Next we come to question number 55, which is a construction. Let's have a look at the construction. It says construct triangle XYZ in which angle y equal to 60 degrees, angle z is equal to 90 degrees, and xy plus yz plus zx is equal to 10 centimeters. Measure and state the length of xy, yz and zx. Okay. So remember one thing, the all three should add up to 10 centimeter. Whatever lengths you get, they should add up to 10 centimeter. There can be a 0.1 difference plus or minus, but the more difference you get, the more marks are cut. Okay, so let's begin constructing this thing. This is the last problem of this question paper. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to draw a line which is 10 centimeters. Okay, so let's draw this line over here. It should be good enough. Just make sure that it fits over here. Okay, here we go. So first is 10 centimeters. We have to draw a line which is 10 centimeters. So here you go. That's 10 centimeters. Okay. Then I'm going to mark this as y dash and I'm going to mark this as z dash. Okay. So this whole thing is 10 centimeters. Next, next we are told angle y 60 degrees. So from here we are going to draw a bisector of 60 degrees, actually 30 degrees. So first we are going to do 60 degrees over here. Okay, so from this side, so that is one, and you cut this arc. So that's 60 degrees. And I'm going to draw a dotted line over there. Okay, this is y, this is in a long one, but dotted line because we are not actually interested in 60 degrees. We need 60 degrees to draw or construct 30 degrees. So we did not mark it as 60 degrees. Next, we measure this arc here and that to draw 30 degrees. Okay, and then draw an arc here. Keep the pointer here and cut this arc here. So that's it. We have got over here. So now we'll draw a solid line. Okay, draw a longer line because we'll need it. Here you go. So this is 30 degrees. You can mark this as 30 degrees. Okay. Next from Z, we need angle Z 90 degrees. So we draw half of that. Okay. So let's draw 90 degrees from here. And then we'll bisect the 90 degrees to 45 degrees. Here we go. From here, cut this arc here. Keep the pointer where the arcs intersect. Cut this arc here. Draw another arc here. Then keep the pointer here where the two arcs intersect and cut this arc. Here you go. So now where the two arcs intersect, mark this point, and from that point join the Z dash and you'll get out perpendicular. We'll draw that as a dotted line because we are not interested in 90 degrees, rather 45 degrees. Now we'll measure this arc in order to construct 45 degrees. Okay, so we're going to draw an arc here and we're going to draw an arc here. Okay, so now where these two arcs intersect, mark this point draw a solid line. Okay, starting from Z dash, and this will intersect this line that we have. Okay, fine. And this point where these two lines intersect will mark that this will be our X. Okay, right at this point where they intersect. And next, what we'll do is we'll draw a perpendicular bisector to XZ dash. Okay, so just take a measurement which is more than half of XZ dash. So I've taken something here. There you go. And then from X, cut this line here. This, so I will have to redraw this thing. Here, this is fine. Now we see where the two arcs intersect, up and below, and then draw a line through that. Like this. Okay. And we draw a perpendicular bisector to this XY dash as well. So once again, take more than half, approximately. And from X, I'm going to draw arcs. Sorry, just shook. Try to keep the construction as neat as possible. If it's getting too untidy, then might as well start a new construction. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And here as well. The arc should be visible. Need not be too thick, need not be too thin as well. Cut the two arcs. Okay, once again I'll check which arc can be confusing with so many arcs around. This one, fine. So we have got the two arcs over here. It's cutting here, this one, and here. And now what you're going to do is draw a thick line passing through those 2 points. Here you go. Okay, so we have drawn these lines. Now what we do is we connect X to this point and we mark this point as Z, and we join X to this point. Okay, and we mark this as Y. So clearly you can see this is 90 degrees, and if you measure this, this will be your 60 degrees. Now, what we are asked is to find out the individual measurements of XY, YZ and ZX. So let us measure that. So we'll start with the XZ first, or ZX. So it comes to 3.7. So this is 3.7 centimeters. This is 4.3 centimeters. And let's see how much is this. This is 2 centimeters exact. Okay. So to know if you're right or wrong, we just need to add XY. Do it over here. XY plus YZ plus ZX. How much this comes to? XY is 4.3. So 4.3 plus YZ is 2 plus ZX is 3.7. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. And we have 0.7 and 0.3. That gives us 1. So that means the whole thing comes to 10 centimeters. And that's exactly what we have been given. That it should be XY plus YZ plus ZX equal to 10 centimeters. So that's how you construct this horizon, and you can give this some name over here, like say x dash, and maybe some any random letters you can give, no problem. At least these main, the ones that form part of the main triangle, you should try to give some letters. The rest you can let be, or you can, if you want, you can give some in the A, then B, maybe C, and D, up to you. Okay. But the main triangles should have some letters. So in this way, we finish the second problem under section D, and that is the last problem in this paper. So I hope you found this useful, the paper solving, and I hope that you have also done well in your exams. And for those who are watching this later on, hope this video has been useful for you in order to prepare for your examinations. Okay. So if you have liked watching this video, please hit the like button. Please share this with your friends as well as classmates. They can also benefit. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do subscribe. So every time a student subscribes, it like motivates me to do more videos. It shows that you are interested in the videos that I have been doing. And whatever comments you have, you can leave your comments in the comments section. Some suggestion, feedbacks, whatever. I do go through them. And if you would like videos to be done on certain topics, please do let me know in the comments section as well. Okay. And there's a WhatsApp channel also. Uh, I will be putting the link in the description box. Please go through it. So whatever updates I get, I usually put them. Mostly the updates are towards the exam. So that is the time you actually also go through all the updates. So can be useful to for you. This applies not just for class 9 but also for class 10 as well, SSE. So I will be doing videos for SSE students as well. So with this, I end this video over here. Thank you very much for watching, and please keep watching for more such videos. Thank you.